Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2022 Derby City Classic, brought to you by OB Custom Cues, Diamond Billiard Products. You're here with Summerfield Habner on Bad Boys TV. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is round 6. Round 6 bank pool action. And we are in the money. We got a couple champs here, Marc Horsting and Mika Immonen. This should be a really good match. These guys are, they battled. What's that? It is 6. Yeah. I figured so. Here at Derby, it is Sunday. Yeah, I think it's Sunday. And we have started one pocket. We're in the later stages of bank pool. We got the end of the Bigfoot Challenge coming up over on the 10-footer. Things are heating up here at Derby City. If you're anywhere, you better be here. Opening break there by Marc. Fails to pocket a ball. Dry break. That brings Mika to the table. Joined in the booth by Kobe. How you doing, man? Tired.
We're 3 days into this.
Whew. And we only 7 to go, right?
Sure. You're counting?
Oh, no. No, I don't even know what day of the week it is, so.
I'm just one of those jug on until they told me to go home.
What time is it? Pool.
Yeah.
Pool 30. Pool o'clock.
Yeah. I don't know if it's daylight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I explained to my partner, I was like, so once I'm there, I'm not really going to go outside.
Yep.
Because I was just going to pack shorts because I run hot.
Yeah.
And I didn't do that. I took her advice, and, well, I can't blame her. Took both of our advice.
Yeah, you had to mix and match.
Yep, I brought too many pants, not enough shorts.
Yeah.
Well, Mika in kind of a tricky spot. Nobody would have had a great opening shot here. I kind of like to try to twist that 8 ball, but the danger with any shot you take here is that there's a lot of very real threats on the table.
Yeah, there is. Can he cross the 3 or is there 2 in the way?
It does look like he has the cross on the 3. The 2 ball might be in the way there.
I think it'd be tight.
Yeah, boy, you don't want to be at either. I guess if you want to be at any end of the table, you want to be at the foot end down here with the 2-7.
You should bump the 5 and play some safe.
I like that play off the left side of the 5 underneath the 1.
2 rails and put the cube between the 1 and the long rail.
Yeah, even just 1 and get on the bottom side.
Yep.
I like that. Mika, a pretty consummate all-around player. You see his picture up there on the banners. This is about one of the most photographic pool tournaments in the world. I don't know if you guys have been here, but it's just awesome. It's like a hall of legends. Pretty great. Are you playing anything this time?
No.
You're just working?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're a good man.
No, I just want to make it run.
Yeah. Well, one of the bad boys here, and they do make it run, man. It's pretty incredible. Liked your shot? Leaked out a little bit on him, and I don't think he's going to be happy with that.
No, because he left 2 or 3.
We've been talking a bunch about how the bank pool, in particular, you see a really distinct mix of people you don't know and total pros.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of players out there that are, oh, man.
And just because they're pros doesn't mean that they've got the upper hand.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The bank pool in particular, more than any other game, I feel like some guy can walk up with.
So Mika kind of lucked out on that one.
Yeah, he did get really fortunate. Marc missing off the point there.
He can drift down between the 4 and the 9. He'll have the 5.
Mm-hmm. I have been underthrowing that shot this whole time. He overthrew it a little bit. Uncharacteristic miss there for Mika, but Mika getting on the board, strikes first, 1-0.
So how are the tables playing?
They're finally starting to not tighten up, but they're finally starting to grab a little bit more. I mean, the tables have been great the entire time, but it's just adjusting to that slippery is challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Marc showing he's going to make short work of this. We're gonna spot a ball afterwards. Probably gonna. Well, I can't really tell which side of the 4 he's on. I'd be wanting to get back to take the 5 or the 3 in the other side pocket here. Oh, looks like he was thinking the same thing. Missed that one,
Right.
got a little low. All right, we're spotting a ball, 1-1.
Right.
Hopefully they're going to remember to spot this up. Oh, went to the other end of the table.
Yeah.
I think passing the 5 here. I'm going to look out glancing off the 4 ball on this shot. Very nice. I think Mika's going to like this a lot. He's got the 9 ball, but he's shooting over the 7. Might elect to take that 5 ball. Or is that the 3? Colorblind helps a lot.
The gray one.
The gray one. Huh, I'm surprised he's not gonna take that 3 ball. He likes a straight back.
Well, this is sort of a two-way because if you leave,
Little
not much
thin.
of a-
No, drilled it. All right, Mika getting to 3. Cut the inside of that pocket perfect. Probably the 2 ball next. Maybe the 7. No, he's stiffing the 2. Just a little bit wide. Ooh, and that is a very unfortunate shot from Mika. We've been talking about how there's never really, you're not like in the lead in bank pool. All these
Yeah.
guys can run 5 and out real
Right.
quick. So one mistake like that, or one
Yeah.
unlucky roll with that 2 ball going in and lining them up dead in the side.
That's just pull in general.
Mm-hmm. Got all the way back to that rail. Boy, he's got a zippy stroke, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. I don't think he wanted it that far out.
No, definitely hits the ball like a bank pool player.
Because he's going to need to get back.
Very
Well,
nice.
that'll work. I guess he can
3-3.
cross the 7.
Across the 9, I think he's going to do. That 9's pretty dead.
Yeah.
Maybe he's got
Yeah,
a.
yeah.
Maybe he's going to cross the 7. I don't like crossing the 7 because I feel like I'm going to leave the 9 for my opponent.
Right.
Nope, he likes it. And maybe he'll draw off it, get back up table. Looks like he's queuing low on the ball. Wow. Very, very nice shot. Those are hard shots for me to see when you got a small little distance to the rail and then a whole table length.
Yeah. Well, and then there's not a lot of room to get the cue ball out of the way sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those are pretty tricky.
Those timing shots are pretty awesome. So a lot of little cheats, little distance from the rail kind of formulas that help you out with those. I wonder if he's just going to roll up, tap that 9 wide of the pocket, or right into the 6. Not leave Mika a shot. All right, 4-3, Marc taking the lead. I think Mika might thin off the 6 and send him up table here. Mika played in the Bigfoot Challenge also.
Yeah.
Boy, that's got to be exhausting for these guys. They're playing the Bigfoot Challenge, they're playing banks, and 1 pocket starts today. Man, you get a tough draw early on, and you're
And
going
you're
to be
still
grinding.
in and all 3. And
Oh, wow. That's closer than I bet he hoped it was. Kind of a free shot here on the 9. If he likes it. That's a lot of distance there.
a lot of distance, but he's got a good chance. Well, he only needs 1.
He's got a good chance of making it. If he doesn't make it, he's probably going to bury it in the pocket, and he's going to leave Mika up table. Kind of got to shoot that shot. I like to stay inside this 9 ball. He came around it. And I don't like that because it just pushes, it puts so much more force on the ball.
Yeah, always inside English and go.
Mm-hmm. Trouble with that is it throws it so much towards the foot rail.
Yeah.
Now Mika's got kind of a free 2-railer here. He could also hit it 3. Looks like he's just going to place, try and throw that 9 down. That was pretty safe also. Man, it couldn't have been much closer. The trickler. He's going to roll up on the 6, not try to pocket it, just make contact. There we go. And Mika not going to try and make the 6 either. Just thin off it. Excellent. I feel like this game is, I mean, you see a little bit of this in one pocket, but you see a lot, I don't know, it's a lot more delicate in bank pool.
Oh, definitely.
They're getting deep in there.
They're to the point where this is definitely chess, not checkers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nobody wants to make this ball, have it spot up. I mean, even if you hit a great shot and freeze them on the head rail up there,
yeah,
you still leave a
gonna
wide
leave
open
them
bank.
something. Unless a lot of the videos I watch, it's pretty common they'll try to make it and follow it in.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 balls come up.
Yeah, because what's the difference between having to make 1 and having to make 2?
Right.
Yeah, you see a little more of that in one pocket than a bank pool, but you're absolutely right. We've kind of run through that scenario, and I think that's the move. He is leading 1 ball, so Mika needs both of them, so I guess he can kind of afford to take that shot.
Yeah.
Kind of put the pressure on Mika. What's that?
Oh, no. You're right.
No, legal hit.
I was thinking the way I... So this is kind of a almost daring Mika to go for it.
Yeah. Well, but to be honest, it's a pretty safe shot for Mika, too. He just has to play pocket speed. It's only 1 ball up. If Mika were feeling really bold, he could attempt to make the 9 and pocket the 6, but I think just trying to make this ball is the key. I think he was trying to, yeah.
So if he had accomplished that, does the 6 come up immediately?
Yeah, the 6 would spot now.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing then.
So now at 4-4, we're going to see what Mika decides to do. Like you said, making it and following it in is probably the safest way to go, but it's hard to give those balls back.
I think he's going to try to hit this long rail and just barely bump.
It's putting a lot of trust in these tables, but I tell you, if you can do it on any of them, you can do it on a diamond. Doesn't get there.
I don't like that shot.
That is not the straight back you want to leave. All right, Marc Horsting with a great chance to close out this game number 1. What's been your highlight so far?
The plane didn't crash.
Plane didn't crash?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. No, that's pretty cool. Yesterday was awesome because we had Suke, Duel, Efren, Shane, Tyler, Ocean, Brumback, all right in front of me, all playing at the same time, and none of them are playing each other.
That's so awesome.
Yeah. So.
And it falls in. Marc Horsting taking out game number 1. Excellent shot there. Making Mika pay for that one.
So yeah, it's definitely one of those. If you're a pool player, you've always wanted to come here or you've been here.
Yep.
And if you haven't been here,
now's the time.
Yeah. What are you waiting on? Because I've watched the matches online my whole,
Yeah, as long as you've been playing
life,
pool.
And
how long you been playing?
It doesn't do justice.
Totally.
About 2,000.
Mm-hmm.
So.
About the same for me too.
Yeah. Off and on. Sometimes jobs make me take time off.
Yeah.
So. But.
Boy, I tell you, I played upstairs, and that room over there on the side, there's 6 tables. Or no, I guess there's 8 tables. And if you're right by the door, that's tough enough. But I'm in between the door and the other side. So everybody comes in, gets past that first table, and stops right at my table.
Yeah.
I had the door closed. I had just everything. It's tricky, man. It's tight quarters in here.
Yeah.
The main floor is tight enough, and that's at least you got nobody walking through,
No, they're still walking through. I saw a few yesterday. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, with their beers.
It's just this place is not just filled with your run-of-the-mill spectators. Everybody here is pool players, and it's one of those things you should know.
Yeah, it feels like they should know better. I hear you. Huh. Well, makes a couple on the break, so Tool spot after his turn.
So
And kind of an unfortunate lay here as well. Both side pockets blocked. Maybe that one passes the 7. That's what he's looking at. So he's going to have to stiff this across. So you're going to see some speed on this ball. Wow.
nice.
Ooh, man. What a nice shot there. If he stays under the 3, he's looking good for the 8. No, probably going to take this 5 in the side. Mark not intimidated by playing Mika at all, it doesn't seem like. Hitting the ball real confident. I think they've had a couple rounds today. I guess some people finished round 4 last night. But I don't think there were any round 5 matches played last night, so he's played at least one today.
Let's see. Yeah, I think all the round 5 started. Round 4 finished 10 a.m. and round 5 started at 10 a.m. to fill the rest of the tables. So
Nice shot. Oh, he's going to get right behind that 3. Gosh darn it. Well, he hit a good shot to get there, but unfortunately gets hooked on that 3 ball. He's got the 3 long rail if he wants it. I don't think I'd shoot that shot. If you do, you're going to leave that 8 wide open.
Yep.
I think he's kind of got to thin off the 6 and go up table.
looks like he's lining it up though, or he at least looked at it.
Yeah.
He didn't look too happy. I think he's gonna
Maybe he
put
can
her
get
down
under the
now.
9 here.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a really smart shot. All right, 2 going to spot up, 2 for Mark. Brings Mika to the table. I have such a hard time not getting in the mindset. I mean, if I was down a game and down 2 balls to nothing and the guy plays a good shot like that, it's really hard for me to not start to think some negative talk.
Yeah.
Mike and I talk a lot about that, and he's a counter. Have you ever talked to him about that? He counts the entire time he plays.
Really?
So the whole time he's sitting there, 1, 2, 3.
Really?
And I was like, I didn't believe him for a long time, but he does.
He doesn't fall asleep.
Yeah, right? There's no sheep involved.
What are you counting?
I was asking him, so what do you count to? And he's like, I don't really know. It's like, how do you not know?
Keep the brain fresh. Yeah,
Boy,
that's
this
the
is
one
touchy.
thing. I've been Vegas and here, but our schedules rarely line up. We don't hang out with we don't get to hang out.
Yep.
I don't get to hang out with Mike. I'm usually the night owl, so
Swing and a miss. I think he's rethinking that shot after that.
walking it off.
I think he's calling a ref is what they're doing. So that's a really interesting thing about this event. You've got, 2 floors of tables. I think you got 6 rooms with tables. And you got 1 referee.
Yep.
We play in a tournament in Lincoln City where we got, get out of there. Don't you dare. Oh,
But I haven't seen a whole lot of ref calls. Maybe 3.
and I guess that's what I'm saying is it's wild how much less you need a referee at professional events like this because everybody knows what the situation is. There's going to be discrepancies, and they're going to call the ref. I had one in my one-pocket match earlier about wedging in the pocket, which is a really interesting one-pocket rule. And they're definitely trying to work through all those discrepancies.
Yeah.
But a lot of these rules are written so that
Trying to get the loopholes out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's still a couple calls yesterday that, had they done what you're supposed to do, and if you think it's going to be questionable, stop, go get the ref. And players don't do it, and hey, it goes to the shooter.
Fella I played earlier he was kind of apologetic. He's like, hey, sorry I called the ref, but and I'm like, man, I would always rather have that discussion now than afterwards.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah. He still was a little miffed at the end of the match, but yeah, I'm pretty sure we got it figured out. Steve McDonald in charge of the rules, writing the rules here at the Derby City Classic, and I'm going to have a conversation with him later, see if I played right.
That will be a lengthy conversation.
Yes, sir. Spiking this 3-ball.
Oh.
Okay, so that's something that you see after a couple days
go.
of playing banks, is that those finally start to hang up.
Yeah.
And I'm really surprised that ball hung up.
Yeah.
But with that kind of speed,
Yeah.
it's going to happen. All right, 8 up. Mika's going to try and point hook him. Speaking of wedging the balls, he's not going to get there, is he? I don't think he got the point hook.
He might have got just enough to limit his choices.
Yeah. Man, that is so effective if you can get good at that. That was a lot of distance, though, for Mika to do that.
Yeah.
But now it looks like he's... Ooh. I think you're going to see a straight back on the 9 here.
That's really the only shot I see.
Yeah. You could probably play a straight back on the 7, but it's just such close proximity. Very nice shot by Mika there.
Very nice.
And again, the difference between that speed and the speed that hung up down there is...
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a lot, but it's dramatic.
Well, it's just like breaks. I mean, sometimes as hard as you can hit them is not the right speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Very nice shot there by Mika.
Did not count because it hits the 8.
What's that?
It hit the 8, so it didn't count.
Oh, it did touch the 8?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
The 8.
Glad somebody's paying attention. All right, back banking this. This is another one that I've kind of been talking about. Very few people don't throw this ball a little bit.
Yeah.
So a little bit of outside, kind of right into that point. But with any kind of speed, it just wasn't catching the last couple days. It's finally starting to catch now.
Yeah.
So especially for one pocket.
So I haven't noticed, a lot of the times it's the temperature in the room sort of fluctuates throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
And, third day here, I haven't really noticed temperature here. It stays seemingly pretty steady.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also not playing. So, in my corner.
Well, I can tell you it fluctuates when I'm playing.
I think
start
that's
sweating.
the adrenaline.
Exactly.
Or stress or whatever.
Mark taking down that ball. Kind of same shot here on the 6 if he wants it. Looks like he's going to try and play the 3 in the side. I think he's only missed one side pocket bank this entire time. He's got a little bit of a funky angle here, though. Can't really fire this one.
No, I think.
I would play the 6 ball here. Oh, going to play the 8. Interesting.
Did he call that 2?
Wide. Real close, but just a bit wide. All right, so taking a 2-1 lead. Mika back to the table. That 5 ball looking awfully juicy for him. Might try to make contact with that 6. Nope. Oh, look out, side pocket. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. No love on that shot.
Man, I played a game last night that I'm in love with. I haven't learned a new pool game in a long time that I'm like, I want to play this all the time. And it is called Wah Wah Wah. It's based on Assassin.
Tune in to our next stream and we'll tell you what it's called.
Let me give you a lifesaver is what it's called. And man, I think everybody should play that game. Check it out at lifesaverbilliards.com. You got 9 lives, and you have to make a ball to not lose a life. There's 15 balls. You can make any ball at any time. But your goal is to make a ball and play safe. So even if you make a ball, it's your opponent's shot next. But your whole goal is to not lose lives. So it's pocketing a ball and playing defensively, which is...
So if you make a ball, you don't lose a life.
Exactly.
But once they make a ball, do you lose one?
No.
So if you don't...
The only way you can lose a life is if
safe.
you... Yep. So even if you can't get safe, you want to make sure you make a ball. But if somebody gets safe on you, you got to find a creative way to try to make a ball.
That's clever.
It's a really cool game. I got destroyed. Ralph. We've been naming pros.
Yeah. They're all over.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Fetters over here on the other streaming table.
Able to watch old guy Mel just throttle Federer yesterday, which was pretty awesome. Oh, wow. That's a
beautiful.
really sweet little bank there.
So we're missing a point somewhere. Yeah.
I wonder if Ralph would be interested in sitting in.
I don't know.
He's probably busy. Trying to get some pros back here. They're more fun to listen to than any of us.
Yeah. What was the last? Mike D got Omar.
Al Shaheen. Yep. All right, so I missed something.
Yeah, we're missing a point somewhere.
We're down a ball. Unless something's getting spotted. You want to run check or you want me to run check?
I'll go look.
Okay, awesome.
You're better at talking than I am.
Oh, I don't know about that. No, I'm stoked having you in here. Awesome having Kobe in here. One of the bad boys, like I mentioned. They're a big promoter of this event and do a whole lot of work with it. And Diamond Billiard Products, OB Custom Cues. Yeah. They're sponsors here, the Billiard Shopping Network. And we are thrilled to be here at the 2022 Derby City Classic. Thanks for tuning in. Marc Horsting here with a 3-1 and 1-game lead. Maybe 4-1, maybe 3-2. He's finding out right now. I apologize about the count. It's a sweet little straight back. Guess we'll know real quick. All right, it must have been 4-2 then. So it's 4-2. Got it. Well, there, we got it right. Sorry, Mika. Not trying to screw you out of that ball there. I'm interested why he's taken the 3. So back bank on the 3. Guess it leaves good separation if he misses. Ooh, barely misses that ball.
He only has one choice on this one.
Mm-hmm. Straight back. Fellow I was playing one pocket with was like, man, I keep wanting to call straight back. And boy, did he hit some straight backs good.
Yeah.
The man, the myth, the legend, Rick Jones. How you doing, buddy?
Good, man.
The Joneses. How long you guys been doing this event? Day one? Since what year?
Derby City 5.
Derby City number 5.
Derby City 23. We should do it
23.
twice.
18 years, yeah. Pretty neat. This is down here in Elizabeth, Indiana, right across the river from Louisville, Kentucky.
At the Caesars.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh. And that's that.
That should be right.
Mark taking a 2-0 lead on Mika. It's got to feel good. Couple things happen when you're up 2-0.
Yeah.
You either loosen up and just drive straight through, or you loosen up and let up. And
You get reckless.
what's that?
You get a little reckless.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's really easy to let that happen, and Mika's not a guy you want to get reckless with.
And the inverse of that is when you're down 2-0, your game changes too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Mika responds. Mark hasn't shown a whole lot of weakness, and
No?
there's just not a lot safe on the table when somebody banks the ball like Mark's banking it. But Mika, a pretty masterful pool player. I'm sure he's got something up his sleeve. And that's another dry break.
Dry break.
And this is exactly the opportunity that Mika wanted. It looks like that one ball can cross corner. It's a tricky shot, but it's one of those that you just punch with center ball, and the English naturally throws it in there. See him hit just high of that pocket. Wow. That was close.
So now we'll go 4 cross side.
Yep, 4-ball cross side.
And that should develop the 5. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, boy, sometimes you just want to make sure you make that ball and you overrun stuff. I think the 3 bends around that 6 ball. I think you're going to see him take the 3 in the side. I think he's got that whole ball. It's still a tricky little shot. And it's going to sell at the 6 ball if you miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a time where Mika might want to start think about, I'm down. This guy's running balls on me as much as I want to get out. Maybe I want to play safe here. Maybe play off the 2 and under the 7 if you can get there.
Is he 2-railing this 2? Trying to like a
Looking at the
shot?
Z-bank in the side.
Yeah. See if he can 2-rail it and just stick the cue behind it. Right?
Boy, when it's slick like that.
Still going to leave the 6.
I still think that 3 bends around. All right, so Mika got 2 there, right? Yes. 3, 6, 7. I mean, that straight back on the 2 looks good, but
he's looking at that 3.
He likes these side pockets a lot. But yeah, anything you shoot at here sells out a whole lot.
Yep.
The 2's scary to shoot. I think you got to try the 3.
This 3-ball might be a threading the needle shot where there is 0 margin for error.
So kind of a partial attempt at the 2-railer, but frees him on the rail.
Still left the 2.
I must be wrong about the 3-ball. Yeah, that 2-ball looks good, but that's suicide. Smart shot from Mika.
Yeah.
At this point, you can kind of stiff this 2-ball, and you don't really sell much out. 6 doesn't go around the 9 or the 4-ball.
Go on it.
What's
if
that?
he stiffs that 2 and sticks the cue there, well, it depends on where he leaves it. I think the 4 will cross.
I believe that.
In the top right.
Yeah, I think he's just going to stop that cue ball right there. He might want to draw back. Looks pretty dead straight, though. Yeah, boy, nice shot. 9-ball straight back.
Yeah. That would be the time to do it.
Boy, Mark making short work of this. Or wait, yeah, 2-1.
Well, he's calling the 4. Or the 3, maybe?
This is the 4 here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's probably what he's taking. 2 rails on the 6.
2 on 6.
I like that shot. Kind of stun right down to the rail. Is that a little bit tight? Keeps the pressure on Mika. Let's see what he does. I don't think I'm shooting here.
I think I could almost just shoot the 4 just straight into it, let it go into the cluster.
Whoa, monster straight back.
That was a good shot.
If anybody had any question about Mika's firepower,
Yeah.
that should answer it. That's a thin little window, and he just drilled that ball. Beautiful shot. And you could play this. Oh, wow, he's looking at getting under the 5. Man. I guess it's kind of a free shot. You're getting out of dodge. I don't think it's going, but
I don't think he's going to shoot it to make it.
Just shoot it to roll it up.
Yeah. Yeah, he was just trying to bunch some more up.
Yep, and playing with some outside to try and get around it, and unfortunately gets that double kiss.
So
Boy,
this
great
9
opportunity here.
Leaving him a side pocket, which
Dangerous.
is very dangerous.
Yep. He's probably going to be running around the table. Probably going to end up at on the foot end here.
Is that Jimmy Beans? Up there? No, that's not.
Not sure if I know who that is. All right, 6 ball cross corner here. Looks like the 3 ball might cross corner also. 6 looks pretty straight though. He is an active shooter. That's probably not the way to say that. Sorry.
Aggressive.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh, man, I can't believe that ball held up.
But, you know, if anything was going to happen if you missed a bank, how could that be any better the way that turned out there?
Yeah.
And, of course, you know, Mika's probably.
Nothing to shoot at here.
Yeah.
One of the things they say is the most common ball to be shot after you shoot is the ball that you just shot.
Yeah.
So, like you said, when you leave something in the jaws like that, at least you're not leaving a return shot.
Right. That was actually a pretty good shot.
I think this 5 ball goes. So, again, that's really deceptive there because there's not a lot of room. But he just hits barely high of that 7 ball, and it's going to throw right in. Oh, man, I did that. Oh. Just makes you sick. All right, so Mark dropping down to 1 after that miss, or after that scratch.
And then 2 come up.
Yep, 2 come up. Got 4, yep. Couple schools of thought here. A lot of people say, well, there's only a couple balls in play right now. Mika's in the lead. You want to keep only a couple in play because the guy can't run out on you.
Right.
The other school of thought is...
But you're also not opening it. You're not giving yourself anything
Exactly.
to start scoring points.
Yep. So the more threats you put out there, not only the more options you have, but the harder it is for your opponent to play safe on you.
Yep.
Man, I like that diamond shirt. Never seen the light green.
Made it myself.
Oh, made it himself. All right.
It's custom.
That's a good way to do that.
I had a shirt, or I bought the shirt, and I had this stuff embroidered on that wall.
Uh-huh.
I had a flash drive that had the logo, and then this probably told me what to do.
Paul Smith, the Slate Whisperer. You're the Slate Whisperer? Is there a story behind that?
Not really. I've leveled more than 9-foot 1 piece plates than I've ever lived.
Yeah.
So 8,000 of them.
Wow.
Wow.
That makes sense.
Paul Smith.
I've never seen anybody whisper at Slate before, but...
Well, I mostly cuss at it.
Does
Yeah.
it whisper back?
No.
Oh,
Not
man.
anymore? Oh.
I don't know how that ball didn't go in. Got both points, got a kiss. Excellent try there.
Now, that's a shot in bankroll that comes up a lot. Spot shot.
Oh, yeah.
And I think people make a mistake using that as a safety thing. If you play bankroll, that's a dead shot.
You practice your spots.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know exactly where in the rail to hit it.
Yeah.
Object ball's in exactly the same spot every time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So if you get to the end game, I see a lot of players leave the cue ball down here in the rail and leaving that shot. I'm jumping over the table to get to it. They're like, damn, I didn't think it was
Yeah.
really that easy.
Yeah, Paul kind of talking about how
Yeah.
what we were talking about earlier, how leaving the spot shot isn't a safe spot. A lot of players will actually intentionally foul to not leave that.
That just is a sign that they really don't play a lot of bankroll.
Oh,
Like they're good bankers, but
Right.
they don't play the game very much.
Right. Yeah.
That's in-game strategy. That's like we play a lot around here, so everybody around here knows it. You
Yeah.
don't think about it.
Yeah.
Do it.
You're
This
close
is
enough
the
to
land of bank
Kentucky,
pool
I think
right
we
here.
know y'all are bankers.
this is the largest bank pool tournament in the world. Largest one pocket tournament in the world, I believe, also. So, pretty cool thing.
Is it?
457 entries.
And banks, yeah.
457 in banks.
Wasn't it like 423 in one pocket?
Oh no, not even close.
We almost filled 32 people in Seattle.
Right now, the computer says 270, but she's
All right, well, the P-patch is lining up. We got 4 balls down there. The string is beginning. So the shot here is to kiss off that 9 ball and try and get them all to come back.
Right
That's
back
just
centered.
about perfect. Overrolled that a little bit, leaves the straight back on the 9. But, yeah, he almost got those to line back up. You'll
And
see a
this
lot
is
of these bank pool
exactly
players
what
practice
Mika
that
needed
shot.
to stay in the game.
Yep. All right, Mark needs 4 to get out here. Oh, but Mika's shooting. That's it.
Oh.
That's the end of game number 3. Mika coming back, and he's on the board. Oops.
I was at a BCA trade show in Houston. This is back in the middle 2000s. And back then we were selling Gabriel billiard tables and the pool tables, and they were selling our tables in Europe. So we were kind of across the campus. So we shared a booth. And Jerry Gabriel hired Semi Sagan to do exhibitions on the billiard table, and Ralph to do exhibitions on the pool table. Nobody came to the trade show.
All right, Mika to break here. No player really been able to take advantage of the break so far. Kind of been gotten some odd rolls. Mika, pretty strong breaker. Pockets a ball. Close to a ball, but he's looking good. If he can see that 4 ball, this is off to the races. I don't know that he can see the 3 ball. Man, that 5. Kind of what I mean. A little bit funky. All right, so 2 down on the break. 2 will spot after his turn here. Again, we're playing bank pool. 5 balls to win a game. 3 games to win a match. Right now, Marc Horsting leading Mika Immonen 2-1. This is game number 3. Game number 4. Lots of games. Mika walking over to kind of see if that is there. Sometimes that's the easiest way to see if you can see that full ball, because this is about a dead center hit here. And if you see that 5 move at all, no matter what, if the bank goes in, it's not good. There it is. He did have enough room. Mika getting on the board.
So now the 5 should go.
5 should be good. He's kind of looking at that 3 ball. It'd be nice if it snuck by there, but I find if I spend my time looking at a bank for that long. Oh, the 2. Excellent shot. Perfect little passing bank.
Straight back if he doesn't scratch.
Oh, don't do it to him.
Dang. Start over.
It's going to drop Mika back to 0, and we are going to spot all those balls, 4 balls. Paul, we call that the P-patch, right? The P-patch when you line those balls up?
I have no idea.
No? You never heard that? All right. I've been told it's called the P-patch, but you would know better than I would. Mike was making fun of me.
Is that a West Coast thing?
I don't think, no, it definitely wasn't learned from us.
Do they play banks on the West Coast?
We pretend to play banks.
Yeah.
We're trying. We're doing our best. That's why we come out here.
Play at it.
Now, when
Yeah.
you, like typically most of the balls are down this into the table in a bank pool game. And if you leave the cue ball where all the balls are, we call that the cabbage patch.
The cabbage patch.
Yeah, you're leaving the guy a bunch of easy shots.
Okay, so I might have made it peas because I prefer peas over cabbage.
But there was a player here locally in Louisville named Bob Bowes, B-O-W-E-S.
Mm-hmm.
And he would play us full rack bank. And he was playing 8 or no count. We're playing by the ball. And he would beat us every fucking time.
Wow.
7s and 8s. And that guy played the best position I've ever seen anybody play bank. Even if he played 9 ball.
You said 8 or no count?
Yeah, so he had to run 8 or he didn't score at all. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, he was really
Oh, man. Well, got pretty fortunate there. That was
That's crazy.
kind of a hasty shot there by Mark. The first one we've really seen. He's
Yeah.
been pretty safe this whole time. Might have just mishit that one. All right, so 3 going in that side pocket. Oh, man, a nudge is the one. I don't know if he nudged it out of possibility. That's pretty low. It's like Mika's going to try to throw it back. No problem there. Mika now made 4 balls, but a count of 2 on account of that scratch. I think he can stiff that 9 ball. The 6 is in the natural path, but I think he can fire it with some inside. He could also try it a couple rails. Looks like he's going to spike it.
Wow.
Nope, play the 4-railer. Little wide. Said who is?
Eddie Hill.
Eddie Taylor.
Taylor.
Yep.
But he couldn't beat Bob Bowes. According to Eddie Taylor.
Wow.
Yeah, he said, I never brought a
How can you be the best of all time and you blatantly come out and say, but I can't beat that guy?
Maybe the most successful.
Maybe.
There we go.
Yeah.
Great shot there by Mark. And I will stand corrected. Mark is going to be addressing the cabbage patch, not the pea patch. That makes quite a bit more sense. I was saying the pea patch.
Pea patch might be because they're in a line. But I'm saying when the balls are at this end of the table and you leave the balls, cue ball close to those balls, we call that the cabbage patch.
Yep.
Because you're leaving a lot of easy shots where a guy can play position and run multiple balls.
Well, in the pea patch, it's easy picking, and they're like in the line. It made sense to me.
Yeah.
I'm getting creative here. All right, Mark barely missing that ball, leaving Mika end to end here.
Totally lose his head. Of course, neither Mika.
Mika playing a great shot there.
That's probably going to be a safety game with the pros. They're going to kill you every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your hope is to outshoot him.
The very first bank match I ever played in a tournament was here and I drew John Brumback. And he beat me 5-4, 5-4, 5-4. He beat me 3 straight. And all 12 of my banks were straight backs, frozen to the end rail, jacked up. And I warped them all.
Wow.
I made a cross ladder across court. He said, "Hey, you scared me." I said, "What do you mean?" He says, "You should have won that match." He said, "I didn't know you played that match." I said, "I don't. I just got my pecker up for you."
That's funny.
So that was like 2000. Now, 2 years ago, he's up here at the tournament desk. How much he's going to get for a finish of fourth or something. And when he was picked,
Nice shot. Oh, look out. Look out, corner pocket.
one of the first derbies, I'm like,
Mika.
you should have beat me that match. He said, "You played better than me." He remembered that from 2000.
Yeah. Wow.
All right, up 3-1.
You remember beating
Doesn't foul there.
Yeah.
losing.
Not a lot doing here.
Right.
Maybe you really
He might be playing this 4 rails. Nope, we're just thinning off it. Flirting with a good shot there by Mika. All right, and Mark not wanting to see this lead slip away. Down 3-1 in this 4th game.
And I'm back.
He gets to the hill. We got to get Paul a microphone when he's talking. He's got great stories.
Yeah.
He was saying Brumback remembered that from how long ago?
20 years.
Paul was saying he
Hill,
almost
Hill.
beat him, right?
Yeah.
But
Hill, all 3 matches.
Hill all 3 games. Boy, you go Hill with Brumback every single time. We're doing something right.
Yeah, yeah. Without a doubt. I've been getting crap up at this tournament desk just for being a Brumback fan. It's like every time I see him on, oh yeah, we're gonna put him on one of these tables so I can watch. No, you're not. You're running a tournament. Like, no, I want to watch Brumback.
I want to watch Brumback. Straight back Brumback. Have you watched any of the Outback with Brumback?
Huh?
Oh man, you got to watch it. It's a show pretty much about his life. Beautiful shot. Mika with the trickler going to 4-1. But yeah, it's like pretty much him on a 4-wheeler, like getting crazy, driving his family around, going fishing, going hunting. It's awesome. Well worth watching.
Where do you watch that?
YouTube is where I found it.
Yeah, so this is the first time I've actually met him in person, and we've always had sort of conversations back home of, I wonder what he does for a living, you know? And I had my money on, like, he probably does sheetrock or painting or something.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why.
He's a woodworker, isn't he?
Yeah. So I asked him, he's like, oh, I mow grass, and I just work around the farm,
Uh-huh.
do whatever I want. I was like,
Definitely seems like farm
Yeah,
life.
like, okay.
6. Oh, trying for that side pocket. I don't know if that was a legal shot. I think he might have caught that 6 ball too.
That's kind of what I was wondering, too.
All right, that 4 ball goes around the 2. The 6 definitely goes 2 rails in that lower right-hand corner pocket. Hi, Bonnie Jones. I think that's what he's shooting. Wow. Get in the hole. I am stunned that ball didn't fall.
Well, he didn't.
All right, 4 ball. Well, I tell you, Mark has not slowed down one bit.
No.
I think he's going to fire his way out of this. But boy, Mika in a great position of making this hill.
Yeah, that was a bad. With Mika only needing one,
Yeah, he hit that short.
I think he's going to get that one. And Mark needing 4, so
But I
Mark's
like-
needing
I like
them
what-
all, so he's in a kind of in a tough spot.
I like what Paul's saying about that, though. I mean, you get into the safety battles with the pros, you're going to lose
Yeah.
9 times out of
Yeah.
10, unless you spend a lot of time working on that.
Right.
So that's kind of your choice is to shoot your way out of it. But I think you can do it without being hasty.
So is he calling this 2?
No, I think he's playing this 3 rails. So head rail, left side rail. Nope, he is Z-banking. Short.
No, I brought food. Yeah.
I'm okay. I'll take a little break after this.
The first game was kind of fatty, but it was still pretty good. Well, they got green beans and corn.
You gotta go get a salad back there.
Pizza's a vegetable, right?
Yeah, if you ask the right person. I'm not sure what Mika's thinking here.
Unless
I've seen a
he's
lot of
gonna-
players play this in the side. Nope, he's
calling
playing the Z-bank. And I kind of like
Is he
that.
Z or 4? Nope.
Yeah, I think he was trying to go around the 2. I mean, you saw how dramatically
Yeah.
that one caught.
Yeah. I think he was
But you
trying to
see
get
where the
on
cue
other.
ball is. Did
That's a
something
little
right.
window to try to hit, though.
Oh, I know.
Trying to.
Sometimes that helps when you're aiming, though. I mean, you get this perfect little window, and you're like,
Yeah.
but that's the spot I got to hit anyway,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
kind of helps you aim. Overhit that one a little bit, but gets to the left side of the table, so not leaving the straight back. It's a pretty good shot.
Yeah.
We ended up at 370 for the pocket.
370 for one pocket?
We closed it so we could buy into the tournament.
Wow.
Uh-huh. Wow, so 370 for one pocket, 457 for bank pool. And that was capped at 475 for bank pool and 425 for one pocket, I believe.
I think so.
Didn't even get close, though. And I tell you, I just won my match earlier, over a 3-hour match, and I don't play again until 4 tomorrow. So, I mean, one pocket could really take a while. That's a beautiful shot
got
there.
it.
Mika, sealing game number
back.
4. All right.
Wow.
And Mika to break. Well, you going to be out in Vegas with us in March?
Absolutely.
That's what I'd like to hear.
If I could leave from here and go there.
You do it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Boy, it's not much time in between, is it?
I got a new record to break.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we're going for 1,000 this year.
Ooh, 1,000 minis. Well, if you're watching and you play mini tournaments in Vegas, this is your dude. It's
Yeah.
just, I mean, it's you two. I guess it's just 3 you really run a minis, right?
Yeah.
You
Well,
ran 700 last time?
754.
Woo!
Or 52 or 54, something like that. That was with taking a day off for teams, and then our power went out.
Oh, that's right.
Second to last day or whatever.
That was so crazy. Middle of the tournament, power goes out. That
Well,
was so wild.
the freakier thing was middle of the tournament, you know, obviously there's no windows in a casino, so you don't know if it's daylight, there's tornadoes outside, what's going on. And people come tell us, hey, there's water dripping on our table. I'm like,
Yep.
crap, water pipe broke. No, it's raining. It is storming, and a transformer takes out the whole block.
And that never happens in Vegas,
No,
right there.
Not at all. So that killed our mojo because we were shooting for 800 last year. Everybody said, there's no way. We'd have had that without a doubt if the power hadn't gone out.
Easy breezy straight back. I think he's going to do the same again on this 8-ball. All right, so Mark getting on the board. Mark really not wanting to let Mika steal this thing out from under him. After a 2-0 lead, this is our Hill game here at the 2022 Derby City Classic. This is Summerfield and Kobe with Bad Boys TV. This stream is brought to you by Diamond Billiard Products,
So that's what I was
OB
wondering.
Custom Cues.
Is would that one cross to the top left from there?
It's really tough to say from this angle.
If it would,
It does not anymore.
He'd have been in a really good position if that A would have gone.
Oh, yeah.
Across the one would have put him down here, and he only needed 2.
I love this bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty solid shot there. Mika really heating up here, man. He might try the straight back on this one here. It's kind of the same shot as he just took. Just a lot longer distance of the rail. Probably going to hit this with a little bit of speed if he does. Maybe playing, long rail. All right, so taking a 2-1 lead, bringing Marc back to the table. If he's shooting that one ball. One ball straight back, upper right-hand corner pocket. And time is slipping away for Marc to close this thing out.
I would imagine there's a little bit more stress on his shoulders at the moment.
There's
than there
always
were
a
2
swing in these matches.
ago, too.
And I tell you, before he was thinking about it, he wasn't missing a ball, and all of a
Yep.
sudden those pockets tighten up.
Yep.
Well, he doesn't leave a whole lot here. I don't see Mika shooting here.
Yep.
I guess he can try the straight back on the one. He's been liking that. Nope, just going to pocket that ball, get back up table.
That was
Doesn't
a
quite
very
get to the
smart
rail.
Shot.
Yeah.
And that's the difference between, just like Paul was saying, you get into the safety match with a pro.
Going to thin off this 2 ball, come back up table. I tell you, he had a lot harder shot, and he just hit that a lot better than Mika.
Yeah. Let's see
So.
Mika probably doing the same thing with the 4.
Yep, looks like he is. They're going to build their own carrot patch. Whatever vegetable.
Yeah.
Pizza patch.
Pizza patch.
But see, there again, Mika sells the ball out, doesn't get on the rail. Marc
Marc will do the opposite with the 5.
arguably won. No, I
Ooh,
think he's
no,
going to play the
he's
straight back. I think I would too. Boy, he's swinging and he's not even down on the table. That's in the pocket.
Yeah.
He's off to the races, man. This could be it.
Yeah. 4.
I like the 4. He's like the side pocket so much, I think he might take the 2.
Yeah. So he only needs 3.
Swish.
Oh, man.
Only needs 2. Wow.
So you think he
Woo! We got ourselves a match.
cross-side the 1 from here?
I think he's going to take the 1. I don't think he's got a lot of a choice.
And then the question is going to be, where's the 3 going to go? Because if he's crossing he's almost going to have to hit that 3.
We haven't seen him back bank a lot of these on the side. A lot of them he's kind of stiffed. And yeah, I mean, that one is kind of a sellout shot if you miss. All right.
Crossing the 9.
And he's going to play this with outside so he gets back up table. A really smart shot there. All right. Mika with an opportunity here. He doesn't want to see it slip away either. It's so crazy how fast it happens, man.
Yeah.
I battled back in this match to go hill, and I broke dry, and the dude ran 5 and out on me. It was pretty rough.
Yeah, you get the right layout. It's almost like the balls just do it themselves.
I don't want to get crazy, man, but this match is over. I do not see Marc missing the straight back, and I think he's going to have a great shot.
I mean, he's got the 3 or the 1. As long as he can control the cue ball a little bit.
Oh, he hit it short. Oh, man.
Spectator's curse going on.
Commentator curse?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry for that, Mark. Man, I really thought that was out. I think probably straight back on the 4 here. Might play the 1.
Yeah, I think he's going to play the 1, and then he'll have the 4 cross side.
Hit it short, too.
Oh, man.
Man, oh, man. Kenny Jones. Everybody's got food. All right, he's got 2 on the side here. The 4 ball, but it looks like he's got a natural way to come back down for the 9, too.
Yeah.
Gotta hope he's going to get out here.
So
2 balls to go for Mark to win the 6th round match here at the 2022 Derby City Classic against Mika Immonen. Boom.
Nice.
Can he hit that 9? Nope. Get around it?
He's going to do it the hard way.
Yes, indeed. He's going to try and point hook him there.
And he did.
He still got that 9 ball.
It bounced off.
Yeah. All right, Mark on the hill. Mika needs them all. Man, shooting out of the pocket.
The
That's
full
tough.
length of the table.
And he's trying to spear this ball between those 2. That's a tall order.
Is he doing that, or is he going to cross the 2? Or is it the 4?
I thought he was trying to go between them. It looks like he might be lining up on the 3 ball. Okay. Look out, cue ball.
Yep.
Oh, man. Well, this is the juicy shot he wanted. Mark taking his time here. That's the first time I've seen him walk around the table. Usually he's swinging before he's even down on the shot.
Trying to calm nerves a bit,
There
maybe?
it is. Yep, smart.
Yeah.
That's the one. Oh, and Mark taking that one down against Mika Immonen. Holy cow. Probably a little bit of an upset there. Marc Horsting making it to round 7. I don't know if Mika had a loss yet, but it's a huge win right there. Like a true pro, Mika out there practicing the shot he missed. This is Summerfield, joining the booth by Kobe. Thanks for joining me, man.
Thanks.
Heck yeah, Bad Boys TV here at the 2022 Derby City Classic. Brought to you by Diamond Billiard Products, Bad Boys TV, OB Custom Cues, Billiard Shopping Network, and mostly all of you. Thanks for tuning in. See you again real soon.